Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is it Professor Dr. Kwon,
Kwon.
Alex Kwon
From
from Korea,
South Korea. Yeah.
South Korea,
Selatan Korea.
South Korea, and Mbak Putri here.
Yes.
Welcome to Studio Abu Dhabi.
Yes, nice to
It's
meet you.
a pleasure to have you both
It's
here.
very honored to be here to inviting us. Very
Guys,
interesting
this
band.
is not just average person. This is someone that we should be listening to from the beginning to the end because Dr. Kwon is specialized in AI.
Yes.
But first thing first, how do you get your name to be Alex Hakim?
Well, the Koreans are very hard to pronounce because our name is beginning from the Chinese. In the beginning, the Chinese name, as you know, there are a lot of tones, same like Koreans. The Koreans are more like make the English name when do that business with the foreigners. So also after Korean War, many Americans came. Still, they were living together. That's why Koreans getting each other more easily. They're getting the English name better than original Korean name.
So can I call you Dr. Alex?
Yeah, sure. No
Dr.
problem.
Alex,
No problem.
yes. Right. So, Dr. Alex, you are specialized in AI and drones.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about the drones?
Surely. Yeah.
You were telling me the sophisticated story about the history of the drone.
Sure.
I was mind blowing.
Right. Actually, drone was named at the World War II. So when the British, they were just retaliation to the German army, they used that fighters. They needed training. That's why they make that unmanned aircraft. You know, what if there's a pilot inside the aircraft? They cannot training. Actually, they shoot the gun to the airplane. That's why they made that unmanned aircraft plane for training the pilot, the battlefield in the air.
It was from World War II.
Yeah.
We have already a drone,
Yeah.
and it's called unmanned
aircraft.
Unmanned aircraft.
UAV, or also UAM, unmanned aircraft. Sometimes we call it that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then at the beginning of that aircraft, the 100 years ago, the people were dreaming about, I want to fly. Actually, I don't fly, but I'm very afraid of being inside the aircraft. They want to do that. Oh, I just fly drone, fly something object in the ground. Actually, no, you are new to that inside the aircraft. It's because the aircraft is at the time is very unstable, right? Cannot just fly itself, right?
Yeah.
So that was beginning of that unmanned aircraft. The drone was named after World War II. Drone means actually the male bee.
Male bee. Right.
Yes, the sound is like when the bee is flying, that makes sound. It's similar like drone flying. Yeah, that was name was and World War II. Then United Kingdom, United in England, they made unmanned aircraft named the Queen Bee.
Queen bee.
Yes, the opposite meaning of that Queen Bee is a male bee. So male bee means a drone. Yeah. After that, something is flying without any pilot. Then we call it a drone.
Right. This is sophisticated because nobody has ever told me that before. The history of
that's why I studied and then I wrote a lot of books on drones, but unfortunately written in Korean. But I just studied the English or the history of that. And then after that, the Vietnam War, the American Air Force, they used that drone too. And then the reason why we are very popular this time is because the smartphone.
You're specialized in AI. Tell me more. What is AI and maybe Mbak Putri would like.
You can explain that more. Then
Yeah.
I can put more of the knowledge on that.
Okay, so like AI, basically artificial intelligence, right? But
Mbak Putri
somehow-
mungkin mau sharing sama kita
dalam bahasa Indonesia.
dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Baik. Jadi baik, untuk AI sendiri itu adalah kan kecerdasan buatan, di mana AI itu kan mengumpulkan beberapa data, baik dari lidar system. Kalau di dalam robotik drone kita tuh tahu ada yang namanya lidar system, kamera yang berfungsi untuk collect data. Data tersebut dikumpulkan di big data, dan data tersebut akan menganalisis sesuai sama perintah ataupun kebutuhan dari yang kita inginkan. Sehingga AI itu sebetulnya bukan sebagai pengganti manusia, tapi augmentation atau mempermudah hidupnya manusia untuk menentukan decision, mempermudah hidup manusia untuk mengerjakan beberapa pekerjaan yang tidak perlu clerical, contohnya. Jadi kalau balik lagi, what's the purpose in AI? Kita harus tanya lagi nih ke diri kita atau ke orang yang menggunakan AI-nya sendiri. What you're gonna do with AI? You know that hidup itu ada positif dan negatifnya.
Yeah.
Balik lagi, what is your purpose?
Yeah, I understand. So, since Dr. Alex is here, the drone and the AI that you are specialized in for the security, maybe you can show us more.
Yeah, but I just brought here is for drone, very small one. Actually, being used in Korea, many areas.
This is now used in Korea for police.
Yes,
Okay.
Korea is a big problem. Is when started the drone, people are going outside and missing. Well, right, after they going inside the forest or somewhere in the lake inside in the winter season, the all green, the deep inside, nobody can find he or she inside. So inside also they cannot find any smartphone connection.
Yeah,
So that means it's completely missing.
that person is vanished
Yeah, that's right. It's happening all the time.
in South Korea.
Korea, that was every year maybe 300 people were missing. Well, that's why I just suggested them, okay, let's fly drone to find someone missing by high definition camera.
Right.
Because it's like an eye in the sky, right? You will see that someone find, you cannot see the direction in the ground floor. You don't know that which area, which part. You don't know. If you go inside, deep inside, you cannot find the direction. You cannot find any go out.
How does it affect now?
Yeah, we put some more functions inside. Camera first. We also put the thermal camera too. You know the thermal camera, heat sensor.
The heat sensor.
Yes.
Right.
So if someone is alive, lying in somewhere in the deep inside, they can find the human body temperature right in the camera, right?
So I was just interviewing with the pilot drone in Indonesia, but they were still, I think, using the remote.
Yeah.
So
We call it same pilot because
pilot drone.
Yes.
They call it pilot drone, but this is called AI drone.
AI drone, but being used in police security. Actually, first stage we use the drone for finding missing people. The second stage we use the drone for traffic management.
My question is, Mbak Putri, apakah teknologi ini sudah masuk di Indonesia?
Kalau teknologi drone dengan AI itu
belum ya,
karena masih di-develop di Korea. Karena sejatinya drone itu kan bentuk dari robotik yang dikombinasikan dengan teknologi, sehingga robot dan AI sendiri itu punya yang namanya worm intelligence. Worm intelligence itu biasa digunakan untuk penyelamatan, ya kan, untuk surveillance. Sehingga kalau kita bicara lagi mengenai drone AI, itu punya disiplin ilmu tersendiri yang sampai sekarang kita belum bisa publish sampai ini benar-benar selesai dari research progress kita di Korea.
That's very interesting. So, South Korea is very, very advanced in their technology.
Yep.
Can I ask you what do you think about the near future? I'm not talking about the 20 years, but I'm talking about the near future, maybe 1 or 2 or 5 years.
One thing for sure in Korea will make that ID card. So actually, they don't bring any plastic card.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll just bring right now the smartphone.
Yeah.
I have my ID in my smartphone.
that's right now.
Yeah,
That's right now.
yeah. That another thing is, one thing for sure is we are using autonomous car. Yeah, in near future we'll be using everywhere, especially the rural side. The
Yeah.
people who are living, Korean population getting smaller, so people are
Yes.
living in outside of city. The people are always living inside the city, but outside people they're old.
Yes.
Not many people living out there, but no public transportation. So they were using the autonomous car for the convenience to provide them the public transportation.
Mbak Putri, apa aja sih manfaat-manfaatnya yang tadi diceritain mungkin in the near future, job-job apa aja sih yang kira-kira ini akan diambil alih sama AI ini?
Kalau kita berfokus pada drone-nya sendiri, yang paling pertama itu adalah upaya operasi militer yang tidak perlu dijangkau perorangan. Jadi
Baik.
untuk beberapa wilayah itu bisa di-handle dengan drone dengan jangka operasional mungkin 1
Yeah.
atau sampai 5 km. Karena balik lagi, drone itu kan robot yang diberikan teknologi.
Yeah.
Dan mereka punya kesinambungan swarm intelligence.
Yeah.
Untuk detailnya nanti akan saya coba undang salah satu expertise kami di bidang robotik dengan Ibu Yulian. Beliau akan memberikan brief secara detail.
Yeah.
Tapi kalau functionnya yang terpenting adalah surveillance.
Yeah.
Dan yang terakhir adalah security. Kita tahu bahwa tingkat bunuh diri di Korea
Yeah.
itu cukup tinggi gitu.
Oh, really?
Iya, itu sangat tinggi. Seperti yang tadi Profesor
Yeah.
sebutkan, 300 dalam
Vanish
300
ya, 300 orang vanish.
300 vanish dalam
Itu yakin nggak mereka bunuh diri atau kidnap or something?
Actually, it's legit mereka bunuh diri
Legit.
karena every single corner di Korea itu ada CCTV. Ya, tapi we didn't know where they were going. It
Wow.
was missing. So the best way untuk mencari tahu letaknya di mana bisa menggapai kedalaman mungkin 50 sampai 70 meter tidak mungkin bisa dilakukan oleh manusia, apalagi Korea memiliki 4 musim.
Yeah.
Jadi kita gunakan teknologi drone. Dan balik lagi, drone itu tidak bisa lepas dari yang namanya robotik karena mereka swarm intelligence.
Yeah.
Mereka multifunction dan autonomous. Sehingga penjelasan robotik akan dijelaskan oleh
Satu lagi aku mau tanya, tadi cerita tentang the next future for the AI itu akan digantikan job yang akan digantikan seperti tadi Dr. Alex ceritakan job tentang pembersihan kah atau apalagi tadi ya Mbak ya?
Kalau yang pasti adalah analytics itu pasti menjadi job utama yang akan dipermudah oleh AI terhadap ruang lingkup kerja manusia. Karena balik lagi, AI punya function sebagai drive innovation, tidak hanya analyze, dia kumpulkan data, dan di sisi lain dia memberikan kemudahan untuk manusianya or humannya untuk making decision. So as a decision maker, as an analyst, and innovation improvement. Itu yang 3 terpenting di 5 tahun ke depan.
Wow.
So no, weak point of a human being is when you're getting old, you lost your memory.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why the AI doesn't lost any memory.
The one that we talk about that when you are old, it's really switched me off. Like when you're old, who's gonna take care of you? That's really
Yeah, that's why also that the using AI in drone. The one thing is, so what if the pilot who is very experienced man, they're getting old, it's just sometimes lost the control that driving the airplane.
Right.
But
Exactly.
if we just put his all experience on one chip,
Yeah.
one small chip, Korea is doing that.
Yes.
And the move that kind of project.
So this is the next future.
That's right. And a small chip
Yeah.
can do anything because someone who is very certain area experienced person, his experience will be just accumulated in a one chip inside. Then the other person can find easily, we don't need any discipline, to learn it, just use it, the experience right away. That's my the project is at this moment. We make it AI chip, put it in drone, robot, anywhere.
Okay. Back to robot.
Okay.
I think we're gonna invite our robot expert.
Yes, because AI, the software, so we need the hardware. The hardware now we're gonna discuss about robot dan Ibu Julie lebih bisa detail untuk robot.
Terima kasih banyak Mbak Putri. Terima
Baik,
kasih.
terima kasih
Terima
semuanya.
kasih.
Welcome, selamat datang.
Halo.
Very nice,
Wow.
cute drone robots. Yeah,
Wow.
just like it's just baby.
Yes.
Yeah, baby now.
Halo, welcome Bu Juli.
Welcome.
Terima kasih udah joining Ibu Juli dari sekolah robotik.
Indonesia.
Tadi saya sempat rumah robot Indonesia. I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Indonesian people can step up on this.
Sebenarnya kan saya tuh udah mulai about 20 tahun yang lalu, 20 years ago, back to 2004, pas 20 tahun ya, 20 tahun lebih. Dan waktu itu saya salah pesan barang sebenarnya. Saya hanya cinta edukasi dan saya guru, I'm a teacher and I love education so much. So my kids itu start the second one itu sudah umur 3 tahun. So I'm start nggak betah. Aku nggak betah kalau anak ini if my kid nggak study something gitu.
Right.
Because I know in Singapore everything they have a very planned curriculum since they were kids. So this is not right. So aku kepikir untuk open a science school. I'm not thinking about robotic because I never heard of robotic at all. So but to my surprise I wrongly order the robots. So I order robot, not science material. Then it come to Indonesia, one container. Yeah, that's how it start. So itu sebabnya. Many people through my journey di perjalanan saya, first 2 years asked me to close down. Because they were saying, nobody know robot. What is robot? You will not make it. Is it business or what
Is your purpose and everything?
Because I work like morning to night, try to marketing, try to make people understand what is robot. Because I do research in abroad, the Bangkok, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, they are also medium country ya, menengah, dan they want to learn robot so much. And in their school already have robots. So I said, why Indonesia cannot do it?
No.
So aku putuskan, I commit that I won't close it. I won't close it, but I will continue to make it work since other country beside me, tetangga kita, already start to do it. So that's how it starts. So, the journey is 15, 20 years. But now finally we will manufacture robot first time in Indonesia. I think the first time also. So robotic house is built 2010. So after 5 years, 6 years, I'm doing robotic. I'm teaching robotic and I'm opening a robotic house of Indonesia. Tadinya small kursus doang. Tadinya hanya 2-3 students, 10 student, 15 student, and then it grows.
Umur berapa sih Bu yang
From 2.5 years.
2.5 years sudah bisa mulai ya?
Yes, even the robotic boxes, Lego and Kubroid, everything is ready from 2.5 years. It starts 2.5 years. So, if Indonesia teaching their student, if they say kindergarten no need to study because they're still young, it's not true at all. Because there's very little, the memorinya masih kosong.
Yes.
Itu saatnya you need to mati-matian ajarin. sebanyak-banyaknya. In Korean, what I know is kindergarten, they don't go back to house. They study until like 5, then they go back. But when you are in senior high school, 1 p.m. already disuruh pulang. But they don't want to go home. They already used to study in library. They already used to study. So the habit they built, the character they built, that's what make the country maju. Sustain. I think that's the reason. And then now I make all the curriculum. If I can hold it, I can hold it. If
Robotnya Ibu ini ada bermacam-macam and sophisticated. Ini buatan kita semua atau apa, Bu?
No, actually, we cannot make robot if there is no demand. Even
And what is your student? What do they learn?
this is all. I have the curriculum. After 15 years, I'm doing the one more. After 15 years, I'm doing robotic. Then I can make curriculum. How do you make curriculum? By studying all the stuff. So I don't take robot only from Korea. First 5 year, pertama 5 tahun, I take from Canada, America, Taiwan, Singapore, many country, Vietnam, apa lagi ya? Japan. So I took from many country. That's why you can do the curriculum. This is the curriculum dari pemerintah kita ya, sudah kita bikin. Bahkan untuk anak cacat, ini LB, luar biasa.
Oh, wow.
Jadi not only for, this is for autism student, so not only for yang ini ya, yang normal, tapi yang berkekurangan. Kita juga sudah bikinkan dari SDTK.
So, how do you say, so proud of you for
thank you so much.
and inspired.
Thank you so much. I love teaching. I love to teach.
So one thing we use AI in Korea, we buy the 4-leg dogs. 4-leg dogs.
4-leg dogs.
Yes, yeah. We use it for security.
Right.
Because someone who has own house in a rural side, they want to just
Security dog.
yeah.
And then
small dog
Right.
with the camera, the sensors, and they can just running around that whole area. Just actually an actual dog. But you want to just, if you keep the actual dog, you have to feed them all the time.
Exactly.
But then people are not living there; they will die in hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's already happening now.
That's right, yeah, happening. So we are providing that. That we are just doing the project, buying maybe $3,000, $5,000. So we have a camera system and camera, the sensor together. The dogs is, running around that area. If someone comes up, the dog barks.
Oh, wow.
But it's the data sound.
Right.
Actually, then the camera recognize
I think I
the
saw
owner.
one of the exhibition, one of the Sheh came with a very big robot, security robot.
Titan
That's
robot,
the
I think.
Titan.
That's the Titan robot.
Titan.
Yeah.
Titan
It's
robot.
about 2 million Indonesia if you rent it, and you have to rent like 2 weeks, full 2 weeks.
A very gigantic robot.
Gigantic Titan robot.
It's called Titan robot.
Yeah, you need to have a room also that certain code-nya ya, derajatnya semua. One time I prepared to rent it, but it's long time ago. But since we need to have 3 people with him, and also a very cold room for the suhunya itu jadi aku nggak jadi.
What's the future, Bu? For the robot?
For that, I only want to create brand awareness. It's very hard to create brand awareness that, hey, you must study science and then robotic and then go. Now it's already AI. What he's talking about is all AI, You cannot do AI without you study science and then robotic first and then coding and then AI. So don't talk about, we want Indonesia to move on. And especially now, I'm very happy the Bapak Menterinya sudah mau ada pelajaran coding menjadi keharusan di SMA dan SMK. Aku narasumber. But for kindergarten to middle school, junior, itu masih extra but wajib.
Yes.
Tapi wajib. So, finally, that's why I try to make the manufacturing in
Tapi
Indonesia.
nggak murah loh, Bu. Untuk pelajaran untuk kelas coding gitu.
No. Itu yang I think that's itu persepsi yang salah. Ya, karena coding itu murah, yang mahal itu barangnya kan. handphone itu dalamnya sama semua. Mau handphone yang 1 juta, 1 million handphone until 30 million handphone is the same dalamnya.
Yeah.
Memorinya aja. Tapi kan yang mahal handphonenya. Nah, I think many ways we can teach student. Nggak harus langsung yang mahal. Kita bisa mulai dengan kasih HP murah. Ini saya umpamakan ya.
Yeah.
Jadi there are so many ways to study. Not just buying a very expensive handphone.
Jadi menurut Ibu ini sudah orang ini sudah harus kewajiban kita bahwa this is inevitable, kita harus mempelajari ini ya. This is the next.
Murah. Dan sangat-sangat murah.
Berapa
untuk jadi lab. Do you remember if we buy, sekarang saya for example handphone aja ya. If you only buy one handphone, it's expensive. But if the country buy the handphone, it's very cheap. It's very cheap, you know. Like before I do one lab, itu bisa 1.5 M, 2 M. But now 300 million is already done from primary to high school level. Everything is application ready.
Yeah.
You can save your money in application. But of course you need to have hardware. But you can choose what hardware do you want to use.
Maybe we can see how your robot works.
Temi, this is robot service actually, not education. Tuh, ini namanya Temi, sebenarnya bukan robot edukasi, tapi robot service. Saya masukin robot ini because of the COVID time. The robot send the medicine to the patient because too many nurse that
Dying.
sick.
Right.
So I ask, aku masuk ini di Pertamedika dan semua. They ask sih, actually Pak Erick Thohir asking, so aku masukin juga. Dan beberapa orang.
It's one thing we are using robot in restaurant in Korea. They don't hire that actually the servant.
Servant.
Yes,
Yeah.
We do that on robotics. They deliver, they pick up things, and then to the kitchen. Only the thing is just you see the QR code.
Yeah.
Do the menu, then they'll bring it to your table right away.
So this is a servant robot.
This is actually this one is a service robot for personal assistant. This is personal assistant. So service robot like for in hospital, restaurant that he was saying. I also already put it in Indonesia. I have like 5 to 6 robot there in my office, so they can supply food and everything. They can take care of the food.
Can we show it works?
Yeah. Tiny. Because of the space. Karena tempatnya kecil, Teminya hanya bisa jalan segini. Sebenarnya kita suruh apa dia pun bisa. Kita lagi ngajar, suruh dia nyanyi bisa. Kita suruh apa bisa. Jadi udah kayak personal assistant.
Oh, like play song.
Anything. You can do
Play piano.
So anything.
Let the patient know the time of the eating the tap, something like that.
The meaning is of robotic or artificial intelligence more is you can ask them to do what you want. You can put in their memory, the chip.
It's very, very interesting to meet both of you. And it's very futuristic, and I think Indonesia needs to, as you said, to move on from this and everything.
Next in your future.
Exactly.
Coming soon.
Thank you very much, I think, for coming to Studio Abu Dhabi. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that this knowledge of us will bring so many enlightened to Indonesian people.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.